Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Intruder, created by Taito and licensed to GamePlan in 1980. And this game is also known as Space Laser, and this was originally called Space War, created by LAJAC in 1979. And LAJAC became known as Konami in 1980 with the release of the game The End. But I remember seeing this at a nickel arcade back in the day in the early to mid 80s. I didn't play it, but it's not that great. I mean, it's okay. It's an interesting little take on, well, it's not even really like Space Invaders. Your express goal is to destroy the laser base on the opposite side of the screen from you. You are at the bottom, and the other laser base is at the top. And the computer-controlled laser base is trying to shoot at you. And there's all this debris in between that gets in the way of your laser. And the more you shoot your laser, the weaker it's going to be, and the less it can stretch across the screen. And you want it to stretch all the way across the screen so it can hit the laser base. So don't go trigger happy just because you want to get some meager points from the debris you shoot. Save your laser if you can, and just try to shoot when there's no debris in the way. And we'll get started here. It kind of steals sound effects from Space Invaders. And yeah, you just kind of got to get a feel for leading the opponent laser base into an open area and firing just before it gets there. There we go. Yeah, this is the best game I've had at this. I haven't played it a lot. I didn't play it back in the day. I've played it on MAME since. It's an okay game. You get an extra life at 5,000 points, or an extra base. You can play this 2-player simultaneous play. Put in 2 credits and press 2-player start, and you will play against a friend controlling the other base. Ah, crap. But, yeah, this has, obviously, a color overlay. All 3 games play pretty much exactly the same. Intruder, the original game Space War, and the game that this is also known as, which is Space Laser. They all play the same. But the original Space War was created in 1979 by LAJAC, later known as Konami. And we will look at the title screen of that, because it's kind of interesting, but the game itself plays exactly the same as this. But yeah, I did see this back in the day. I didn't play it back then. I played it. I have played it on MAME since. Ah, crap. If you play 2-player simultaneous play, then whenever somebody runs out of ships, that's when the game ends. You don't get to keep on playing it like against the computer if the human opponent dies or runs out of lives. You only get an extra life at 5,000, not at 10,000, which kind of sucks, but yeah, don't waste your shots on the little bits of debris. Try to find a space between the debris and blast the opponent. I really shouldn't have used up my shots there. You have to wait until your fuel refills, and you see your fuel meter at the top in digits. You have to wait until it refills, and then you can fire your long shots that will reach the opponent base. That's all there is to Intruder, or Space War, or Space Laser. There are a number of games called Space War. There was like a rip-off of Space Invaders, and then there was one that was more commonly known as Space Wars. That was a 2-player simultaneous play, spaceships shooting at each other from across a sun with a gravitational pull. It's a classic game. But that was Intruder, and we will watch the two-player simultaneous play in just a little bit. This version was created by Taito and licensed to Gameplan. Yeah, let's look at the two-player simultaneous play for Intruder right here. Pop in 2 credits and push a two-player start button, and I will play against myself. I'm controlling both, but I kicked the crap out of the second player, me, the blue base. But yeah, gameplay ends once somebody is out of bases. And you can see the amount of ships that each player has, or the amount of bases. Red has 5 and blue has now just 1. And that's the end of that game. But here is a screenshot for the original game, Space War by LayJack. And it has the company telephone number, I'm guessing. But at the bottom, the score is flipped upside down. But the gameplay is exactly the same as Space Laser and Intruder. And I'm guessing Intruder was the one most seen in U.S. arcades. But you've been watching Intruder by Taito and licensed to Gameplan in 1980. Well, this is Crazy Climber Eddie saying thanks for watching, and I hope you stay cool in these hot summer days wherever you are. I hope to see you next time for my next video. Take it easy, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.